Guys, we are back with the Screen Team here on KWOC. We're getting ready to end this particular show for this evening, but before we go, we've got to review one more film, and we've got Laura Butler here to review a movie. Laura, she was like, dude, I want to do a romance movie. I want to do a crier, a tearjerker.
Tearjerker, yes.
Why? Why do you want to do this to us, Laura?
Well, because if you're a woman, then you understand. Every once in a while, you just want to cuddle up with a warm blanket, some hot chocolate, or some regular chocolate, and just watch a movie during a thunderstorm. You kind of welcome the gloom because it's cozy. And I just look forward to having a few of those movies to add to my collection that you can just sit there and have a good cry, get some stress out, and then maybe feel a little bit better about your life.
You could do that by watching Die Hard too.
Yeah, but I don't want to kill anyone. Not today, anyway.
Well, it's still early. Wait for the end of the segment.
Yeah.
What's the name of the movie we're doing today?
The Light Between Oceans. It's got Michael Fassbender and
her name is hard. She's a Swedish lady. It's Alicia Vikander.
Yeah, Vikander.
Yes,
It sounded like a Viking name to me.
Yeah. She actually won Best Supporting Actress last year.
Yes, for the
Danish Girl.
Yeah, I was going to say the movie about the transsexual guy or whatever. Yeah, I did not see that movie. Have not seen that movie, but she does emotion well in this movie. She the gist of the movie, this man that Michael Fassbender plays, it's set in the, what would you say, is it the 20s? It's a early year. I mean, it's a long time ago.
Early 20th century?
Yeah, probably. Well, yeah, something like that. But he is an ex-military guy, and he's got a lot of like emotional baggage. And he comes and he wants to just isolate himself from everyone. And so he is the caretaker of this lighthouse. And he's out on this island called Janus, I believe. And it's nobody's around. He's there by himself for like 3 months, like just him. And all he does is take care of the lighthouse. And during his time, he comes back and I guess he gets like a furlough or whatever. And he meets this girl. And the first time he sees her, she's standing on the docks. And she's got her shawl wrapped around herself. Her hair's all wild. And she's throwing bread to the seagulls. And he just stands and looks at her for a minute. And then she turns around, she looks at him, she smiles, she kind of drops her eyes, and she walks away.
Oh, that's sexy. That's good stuff.
But he goes on to, like, her father is part of the group of men that hire him for this position. And he talks to her just a tiny bit while he's there. And, like, he's very stoic. He's very reserved, quiet, does not speak much. And she's just this free-spirited, bubbly, fun girl, you know. Yeah. And he just kind of just is like captivated by her. And but he leaves again and goes away to his island. Well, he finally comes back and he takes her out on a picnic, and basically she asks him to marry. That tells him they should get married. And so they do.
Okay. And
they boom, and they go back to the lighthouse, and most of the story after that is their story on the lighthouse. They it's kind of intense. They find a body and in a boat.
This sounds like Die Hard, man.
No, it's not quite. It's not a shoot 'em up movie. They find a body of a dead man in a boat.
Okay.
And there's a baby in the boat as well, and the baby's alive. And they take the baby in, and they find out later that the baby's mother is still alive and that he knows who she is. So the kicker is they have been trying to have a baby, and they have 2 miscarriages. And so she's heartbroken and she's despondent, and she tries to go away from him, and she's pulling away. But when this baby comes to her, it's like a sign from God that this is to be their child. And he's torn because he wants to make her happy because he loves her so much, but he also knows that he needs to report this.
Yeah.
So he doesn't.
Oh!
They start raising the baby on it as their own, and when he finds out that the lady, Rachel Weisz, plays the mother, he sees her in the cemetery mourning her husband and her baby that was lost at sea. And So he goes and he secretly writes her a note saying, your husband is at peace and your baby is being well taken care of. Because any mom would be like, oh, cool, well, I can move on then.
Yeah.
No, she goes to the authorities and they start a hunt for it. And the movie it's very heart-wrenching to someone that loves kids, and I have several friends that have been through that agony, and I didn't cry through it, but like it kind of tugs your heartstrings the whole movie, especially towards the end. And it is a good watch, but it's an definitely an adult movie. One, because it's not fast enough for kids to stay. So if you have ADHD or you want Die Hard, then you shouldn't go watch it.
But is there any love scenes in it?
Yeah. Yes, there are.
Good times.
Some love scenes in the movie. No full frontal or anything like that, but yeah, there's some good love scenes, and I liked it.
Before you get into saying that you liked it, answer me this: when you first started, you were like, "This, I wanted a movie that's I could sit down and watch and curl up on a rainy day." Does this movie do that for you?
I could watch it again, but it's not going to be something that I'm just going to repeatedly watch over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
The kind of movie that I think about when I think of that is like Steel Magnolias or
The Notebook.
The Notebook doesn't make me cry. I mean, it was sad, but after I've watched it 20 times, then it's kind of like, oh, okay, well, she died, he died, and that's lovely. But
Field of Dreams.
No,
makes me cry.
Yeah, it should. No, Steel Magnolias is really one of my biggest go-tos for just a good sit down. Just.
Did you ever see Terms of Endearment? That almost made me cry.
Who's in that?
Jack Nicholson, Shirley MacLaine.
Yes, okay. That's another good one. And The English Patient, Autumn in New York.
The English Patient. You finished that?
Yeah.
That's like 4 hours long, man.
Yeah, or The Fault in Our Stars.
I haven't seen that one, but I know it's pretty popular.
I balled on that one too. Anything, especially that involves children or, sappy romance.
So, is there anything for guys to take away from this film?
If your girl wants to see it, it'd be good to take her. She'd probably be like, oh, hold me, but my one warning would be, if you are going to take someone to see it, be sensitive, because it does depict the loss of pregnancies and the sadness of that. Mm-hmm. And that's what I thought of mainly when I watched it, because a couple of my friends that have been through that have talked, oh yeah, I want to see that. Well, after I saw it, I told them, look, it's a great movie, but it is very emotional in that way. So if that kind of thing is something you've dealt with, it might be a little bit hard.
Well, great. Thank you for the information, Laura. Appreciate it. The movie is called The Light Between Oceans, and check it out, man. It's a good flick. It's got two Oscar winners in it, Rachel Weisz and also Alicia Vikander, and Michael Fassbender is Academy nominee. So a lot of heavyweights in this movie.
Yeah.
Coming up next week, we've got a brand new Screen Team for you. We come your way each and every Saturday night at 6 p.m. For Laura and Chris, we are the Screen Team on KWOC.